pregnant yet, but they might be once they hear this verse. My life's a movie, I'ma be the one who's casting it. Get so many girls, it'd be an action flick. Might upset the pacifists, but fact is I am really quite compassionate. Like when it comes to smoking blunts, you know I'm always ashing it. Plus I'm killing it with older women like The Graduate. I can see you in my future, girl, can you imagine it? You the type to type a lot and call yourself an activist. I'm the type to I'm such an analyst. Everyone agrees, you're so attractive, it's unanimous. I'll do anything you want, babe, except abstinence. Take a yoga class and shit, maybe buy you brunch. Or the truth is it don't really matter much, cause we having so much fun. Are you having any fun? Girl, we can have fun. Under the sun, drinking all day. Anything you want, are you having any fun?
I can be the one you really wanted. Could've had it all, but then you lost it. I can be the one you really wanted. Could've had it all, but then you lost it. I can be the one you really wanted. Could've had it all, but then you lost it. Oh.
Take 'em back, take 'em back, take 'em back, take 'em back now. I take it back on some nostalgic shit. Oh, you wildin', bitch. Been doing this since before I was a college kid. Let's go. Who this shit remind me of? The summertime, the slip and slide, some bump and grind. Who this shit remind me of? The parking lot, and skipping class, and smoking pot. Who this shit remind me of? The parties with the freshmen, second base on the couch. Plus she gave me mouth to mouth. Who this shit remind me of? Trying to make a fake ID. Staying selling shit to me. Who this shit remind me of? Riding with my crew, water bottle full of booze, breaking in at people's pools. Who this shit remind me of? Acting like a fool. We were 17 and we thought it was cool. What you know about it? And I know things ain't always gonna go your way, cause we got shitty jobs and we got bills to pay. But I think that the future's looking fucking great. So get your hands up in the sky, let's celebrate. Who that shit remind me of? Remind me of? Remind me of? Remind me of?
How's it going, everybody?
This shit remind me of the good times. Okay, who that shit remind me of?
You guys ready to watch some all-star action?
That's the shit I remind me of. Who that shit remind me of the good times. This shit remind me of.
This will be our 6th all-star game, streamed live on Twitch. It's our 6th season of Twitch All-Star.
Fake handshakes and shoulder shrugs. Walking into every label, they pretend they gave a fuck. Said they
And the host team will be the Miami Storm, the Metro League champions from the 2023 season, the previous season. The game will be played at the Storm Center, their home stadium. And I think we have a custom stadium. I think it's one of the ones that the game built. Well, I used the game to build it. And they didn't even export. Oh my god, Miami didn't even export. That's alright.
I won't rub it in your face, but you should turn like all my grades from B pluses into some A's. I know things ain't always gonna go your way, cause we got shitty jobs and we got bills to pay. But I think that the future's looking super bright. So let me see your hands up in the sky like one more time. Who that shit remind me of? Remind me of? Remind me of? Remind me of? Who that shit remind me of the good times?
Great googly moogly. Yeah, it's yours is there. Washington, Miami, and Arizona are the only 3 that did not. And yeah, it's been a while for Arizona and even longer for Washington. I don't think he signed his draft picks. And you only have 30 days or 60 days. You don't have a lot of time anyway. So yeah, he's got to get on that. All right, so it is our All-Star broadcast, which means I have to plug in the All-Star results from the All-Star voting. I haven't updated my votes. This is kind of why I get my votes in early. I have not updated or looked at any of my votes again, but we've had 8 GMs vote, so that's enough to pick a team from. Everyone's had an opportunity to vote for All-Stars, so we should be good. Not a whole lot of Toronto players making it, but that's okay. It's not about me. The league is not about me, guys. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to have to take a look at... you know what? I'll just... here's what I'll do right now, actually. Since it's been almost a month in the game, I will at least have a look at their rosters, see if how are they doing for injuries. Glenn Reese is injured. So I will get the AI to do the complete organization. That's going to put some people in the DFA. And negotiate with draftees. So yeah, all of the draftees are awaiting offers. The only fair thing to do is to offer the slots. They set a draft budget of 18 million, so that should be plenty. So yeah, we'll just meet the demands and submit, and then I'll get a hold of Rob McMonagle and see if he still wants to continue. I know in some leagues they would have just dropped him. Now here's a problem. This guy's showing impossible to sign. It's a high school starter, 14th rounder, enter a bonus. And yeah, well, 10 million is, I'm going to give him $1. Lesson learned, maybe, or the lesson here anyway is you gotta submit your offer. You gotta participate. If you don't want to participate, then stuff's going to happen for you sometimes. Okay. So yeah, Miami is the venue for the All-Star break, and I just want to double check that that is the case. It's showing Lake League, but it's supposed to be Miami this year. So it's going to be the Metro League. Because 2023's host city was a Lake League team, it was Chicago. So there's a way to fix this as well. One moment. That was Hoodie Allen. All right. So I will put on the window capture. Let's see if we can get not the export tracker. What are we looking for? Where's award voting? There we are. So let's throw that up on the screen. And I'm going to go through the All-Star voting and pick the teams now ahead of time. It's supposed to be on July 7th, but I'll just do it right now. Do the manual All-Star selection. So here we go. And tonight's sim, we're not simming any of the regular games. We're only simming the prospects game, and we'll sim obviously the All-Star game. So that's exciting stuff. Oh boy. Yeah, it's probably easier just to blank both rosters and then add in who's been voted in. So, and in order to do that, I got to get the votes back up on this screen. So I won't be able to read the chat for a few minutes because I'm looking at this screen. But here we go. Les Groves, no shock. Les Groves is on there. You know what? I'm just going to remove all players anyway, and I'll remove players from both rosters and go over the All-Star voting list as I get booped. Now, there was only one catcher for the Lake League voted in. So I've got to pick another one, and let's see. I should probably go by stats. Clear the filter and batting stats. Okay, so John Barr is injured for 3 weeks, so even if we wanted to put him in, we can't. Ron Osborne's only got 5 games. Trey Sarazin has been hitting .313, 2 home runs. He's got a good OPS, OPS plus. Chris Tubbs, Minneapolis. I'm liking the 39 RBIs out of Brett Moss. He's Metro League anyway. Who made the voting there? Blake Walker. So yeah, we can throw Walker over there. And second, third, fourth. Okay, Moss, Moultrup, and Anima were also there. And of them, Moss is really the better one. Moultrup has 10 home runs and 40 RBIs, though. But a worse average. Struck out more. Oh, so close. And who was the third one? Winston Enema. Winston Enema. 11 home runs, 42 RBIs. Whew. All right, let's rank by WAR. How about that? That's probably the best measurement. Moss. It's Moss by a long shot. And Sean Pfeiffer of Seattle. Oh no, it's the wrong league. Charlie Potter of Toronto. So those are your 2 catchers for each team. Now we'll move on to first baseman. We need probably at least 2 first basemen. Cletus Avery will be the Metro League one. Sorry, Metro League. Put him on the wrong team. Remove. Peyton Bint, I'm going to guess, got the top votes for the first baseman in the Lake League. He did. And number 2 is Makanako Amano. There he is. Jim Hooper, New York. Carlos Gutierrez of California. Had a 1.4 WAR for the first half. So those are your 2 first basemen, I think. Oh no, it's David Michelle got a vote. Nobody voted for Gutierrez. So wait a minute, he's a second baseman. Has he been playing first base? Oh my God, I should have done this earlier. Yeah, he's played most of his innings at first base. So there you go, David Michelle, first baseman, Arizona Cowboys. Now, whether the AI manager chooses to use him at first base is a whole other problem. But he did get a vote, so he therefore deserves to be on the team. Ricky Gonzalez, Chicago, 6 votes for second base. There he is. Keon Matundu of New York was also up there. There he is. Nate Kavanaugh There is Nate. And 1 vote each, Kai Purdy and Kyun Kim. Let's see who ranked higher in WAR. Purdy and Kim. Kim was higher in WAR. He's at 1.4. So on he goes. 2 third basemen. Top 2 third basemen. Ciro Damaras of Boston. Oops. And Teruhito Yoshikawa, Shugo Morimoto, or John Guillo. Who were the Guillo? 23 home runs. Yeah, you can't really ignore the fact that he did so well. So it could potentially be an all Chicago infield to start this off because Todd Simmons got a vote for shortstop. But first we'll check the third baseman from the Metro League. The hosting team, Jeremy Martin, was the top vote getter. There he is. TK Yang was number 2. There he goes. All right. Shortstops. Danny Sanchez got the most votes for the Metro League. Scott Carnell was number 2. There he is. And it's Idiels and Simmons. And there's Simmons. Where's Idiels? Idiels, I don't think he did as well as he could have done in the first half. And his WAR dropped to 1, but he got 7 votes. So out of the 8 cast. All right, so outfielders, we generally go for 5 plus a DH. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 15. And then, yeah, plus a DH. And then that gives us about 10 pitchers. Well, he got the votes. Yeah, he only has 31 games, but 358 average. His OPS is 997. He's still got 1.7 WAR. Good evening, Cat B. Yeah, so that's why. It's because he's such a good player. Even in 31 games, he can outmuscle most of the other players at his position. All right, the outfielders list is pretty big, but let's go by the votes. For the Lake League, Florian Leroy, Leonardo Brasco, Dennis Guppy, John Dyke, and Dusty Binns were the top 5. If we go to 6, it's Dumoulin. But these two have the same number of votes. I'm debating 5 or 6 outfielders. I like to have one backup per position. So probably I'll err on the side of caution and go with 6. Plus that gets a Toronto guy in. Brasco. Where's number 2? Where's Brasco? There he is. Dennis Guppy. The Little Fish. John Dyke. Dyke is injured with a sprained ankle for 4 weeks. So he gets skipped. Dusty Binns. Joseph Dumoulin. Is he up here? He's on a cold streak, but there he goes. And because Dyke was injured, we need one more. It's going to be Mike Ryba as an alternate. All right. For the Metro League, John Hart was number 1. No shock there. If you're wondering why I'm skipping over Rambo, because I'm pretty sure he got voted in as a DH. Dave Anderson. Anderson's injured for 4 months. That's a tough blow for California. Ricardo Rodriguez of Houston. Jimmy Tosnia of Miami, the host team. There's quite a few Miami players in there, too. We need 3 more. Bill Covey. Covey going once, going twice. There he is. Omar Little of Calgary, who I would think he's near the top. There he is. Yeah, he's near the top. 2.4 WAR. And we need one more to make up 6, and that'll be Georges Henry of Nevada. There he is, 26 home runs, 85 RBIs, pretty good. The DHs, Jared Ricci. So I think he's an infielder, so let's look for him on the all infielders list. Jared Ricci. Where is he? Oh, there he is at the top. So there's one DH. And as a backup, we'll add in Jorge Velasquez. There's Vasquez. Where's Velasquez? Oh, do I have to sort by surname? Velasquez. Ugh. All right. Guess I'm sorting by name. All right, Velasquez should be down in the V's. There he is, Jorge Velasquez. We need 2 DHs for the Lake League. Rambo and Hooper are going to be our DHs. Rambo's at the top of the WAR list, of course. And Jim Hooper. Oh, I have to sort by name again. There he is, Hooper. All right. Pitchers. Let's go by starters first. So the top vote getters for the Lake League were Herb Stewart, Dan Kimbrough, Nelson Silverio. Stewart, Kimbrough, Silverio, followed by Hertz and Primaticcio. So we'll do top 4 starters and 6 relievers. How's that sound? Hertz. And so that's 4 starters, and 4 starters for the Metro League. Neil Moran, very tired California starter. Chris Zirkle, once again makes the All-Star game from Calgary. Al Moda, the top WAR guy of Nevada, and Ron Alder, who I believe is tied for the most wins in the league, 153. So that's the 4 starters. And let's have a look at the relievers. Top vote getter in the Lake League was Chris Perez, followed by a guy by the name of Murayama. And, oh, he's a Toronto guy. Oh, that's right, he's my closer. So hold on a second here. I should go by last name. Murayama. We need 4 more. Morgan Marley. Rusty Rowe of Ohio. Congrats, Dylan. Rowe made it again. It's not his first All-Star game. It's his 4th All-Star game. Good job. And so it's Perez, Murayama, Marley, Rowe. Need 2 more. Elijah Daniels and Justin Trimmer. Well, let's get Trimmer since we're down in that part of the alphabet. And we'll go up to Elijah Daniels and pluck him off of there too. Okay, that's the complete Lake League All-Star list. And now we're going to look at the relievers for the Metro League. Starts with Quineka. And he's injured, so he is not an option. Sloan Yeadon all the way down to the bottom of the list. Where's the W? Sloan Yeadon. Stefan Skews. Seen that name a few times this season. 55 innings, 5.40 ERA is not amazing. But he got 6 votes. John Darris of California. We're nearly done. It's 3, and we need 3 more. Alejandro Dominguez, he is injured. Katsumi Higashi, there he is. Ben Ego. And we need one more. One more reliever, Malcolm Danton. 4 votes. There we go. So there are our complete all-star lists. Let me post it. Boom. All right, congratulations to the all-star teams. Hey, Dustin's here. All right. So I'm just posting the all-star game, the all-star rosters for both leagues, as it is All-Star Week, the All-Star Week broadcast. And no beer again, but I do have my McDonald's Coke. All right. No submitted trades. How about the DFA list? How are we doing on that? This sim, we're probably going to have to get Carlos Martinez off of there from Calgary. And we're going to have to get Bobby Leach from Montreal off of there. And I think everyone else should be fine. 6 days should be fine. If it does get held up, we'll just demote that guy too. Ladies, gents, and Jimbos. Hey, Legacy, how's it going? All right, so where we left things off last stream, which was Sunday, and I still have to update the wiki with, I think, the last couple streams, the details. But this was the state of the league. These were the standings. It is All-Star Week, so we're going to sim out Friday, Saturday, and do the Prospects game, which is scheduled for Sunday, I think. Then there's the day off, and then the All-Star game is Tuesday. So that's what's happening tonight. Quick sim through Friday. And, I should do a quick backup. Quick sim through Friday and Saturday. And then a Prospects game, which is scheduled on Sunday. That also ends the series that's going to start tonight. And then day off, and then I'll do the All-Star Game broadcast as well. So a doubleheader tonight, starting later than I wanted to, but we had to get the All-Star votes in and stuff like that. I was busy today fighting crime, as I do sometimes, and following people around the city. Actually, the city I'm living in, Hamilton. It's unusual. I've had to do a lot of back and forth to the office, to here, back to the office, back to here, over the last couple days. While we're waiting for this, any questions? Ask me stuff. Talk to me. You guys having fun? Is this 2024 season amazingly fun? Babe, are you having fun?
I'm having so much fun right now.
You look exhausted. And I mean that in the nicest possible way.
Yeah.
I think Fluffy Kitty Ninjas was streaming earlier. I've been falling behind in that league. All right, here we go. Database backup complete. I believe that Stats Plus is running. No, it is not running. So let's get that running. Watch for the updates in Slack and Discord for these two quick games we're going to do. Hopefully none of those all-star players we just picked get injured. And usually I pick some injury alternates as well, but I think it's a robust enough roster for each league. We should be good. All right, so game one. Let's see how things go on July 4th. By the way, happy in-game Independence Day. The Boston Brawlers beat up the Ohio Oxen 13-9 in Ohio. The Nomads double up the Pitbulls 8-4. Wow. This pitcher, Gonzalez, he's only 2.5 stars, but he's having an amazing season. 10 wins, 3 losses, and a 4.58 ERA. He's been a really nice surprise. Out of my, he was traded from Calgary. I got him from Addy last season, and he was in AAA the season before that. So as a reliever, so he made the transition to the starter role. Actually, wasn't a reliever very long. He was a starter originally. Anyway, it's been going well as can be expected. Dragons edge the Hops 4-3. Ravens squeak out a win 3-2 over the Metros. California Titles 4-3 over the Miami Storm, who are about to host an All-Star game. Washington Freedom 9-1 winners over the Cowboys. The Inferno beat the Salts 9-6. And 11-9 was the score for the Speeders over the Oilers. Ricardo Rodriguez 13th home run of the year, hitting 369. He's having a great season for Houston. Second great season in a row. He's going to be he's going to beat his home run numbers from last season. He's only going to get better. So St. Pete's must be happy to have him on there, but they need to build around him for sure. Okay, moving on. Everyone's excited. I'm sure you want to get to the Prospects game. Let's make sure it's not scheduled for this day yet. Let's go. The Prospects game starts an hour before all the other games. Although, yeah, so we should see some results start to stream in while we're doing the Prospects game. So Saturday, July 5th. Oh, I guess July 4th. It's Thursday, so we did July 4th already. Never mind what I was saying about happy in-game Independence Day. So we just did Saturday, July 6th. Here's your results. Brawlers beat the Oxen again, 4-1. Pitbulls even up with the Nomads, but it took them to extra innings with that one run in the 11th. Just the third loss delivered to Murayama, so he's still pitching strong. Dragons, 4-1 winners for the Hops. Metros, 8-2 over the Ravens. And in Metro League action, it was the Titles over the Storm 9-4, the Freedom over the Cowboys 3-2, Speeders beat the Oilers 7-2, and the Calgary Inferno a second win over the Salts 6-5. No home runs for Calgary though. 3 home runs for Seattle, and the relief pitcher for Calgary, Redden, pulled off the win. All right, so yeah, let's finish this and get to this Prospects game. Everyone's excited for that, I'm sure. Cat. There's a cat there. The cat has not been fed. The dog has been fed. The cat has not been fed. Dummy thick. All right, now we don't have the correct logo, so I apologize for that. But at least the game it's in the correct place. Prospects game at Storm Center. So I don't have to reset the stadium. So let's see. You guys might recognize some of your players from your organizations because the AI does this automatically. We have no input on who makes the All-Star Prospects game. But good luck to everybody. If you've got some of your prospects in this game, good luck to them. Hopefully they do well. For the Lake League, Jerry Sanchez looks like he pitches out of Rookie League Milwaukee. Argentinian 21-year-old lefty. And so far this year in Rookie League, he's only played 2 games. He's got a 1-0 record and a 1.80 ERA, so he's doing quite well. 10 innings, he's managed to strike out 17 batters and only allowed 2 walks. So pretty impressive stuff for relief pitcher Jerry Sanchez of Milwaukee. Jim West, AAA 23-year-old lefty. out of the California organization. At least his third season at AAA. Patiently awaiting his opportunity to get the bump, waiting for Ben to promote him. 21 games, he's got a 7.6 record, 3.98 ERA, and 118 strikeouts in 115 innings. So he's doing quite well there. We'll introduce ourselves to the other players as we go through the lineups, but this is very interesting stuff. I don't recognize any of the names per se. Daniel Uvalde, I think, was a top draft pick. But I can't remember when. When was he drafted? No, he was a minor league. He's an international amateur, so my apologies. He's an expensive one, though. $8 million bonus. The Metro signed him in 2020. Mo Tong, Mo Riley. 2 Mo's. Graham Fenwick. Kareem Martin. I don't think there's a single Toronto player here. Maybe in the rest of the rosters. Metro League, Kevin Schmidt, Christian Teslo, Manny Lamas, Fred Ferris, Kevin Lloyd, Alex Martinez from Miami, Jeremy Posado, Taylor Ward, Carlos Tavares. All right, here we go. It's 38,562 fans, partly cloudy skies in Miami with 79 degrees as the temperature, wind blowing out to left at 10. Thanks for that, Dustin. Top 5 prospect for Uvalde. It's why the name's familiar, because he is up there, I think. Currently, the most developed player is Jeremy Posado, and I know I've seen his name before, but yet to get any, probably in a maybe winter ball or something. But anyway, he's yet to play at the top level. Oh, thanks for the reminder. Yes, we are betting. Let's turn that on. I still don't have any way for you guys to redeem these points, but it's fun to bet anyway. Let me load up CloudBot because I can't remember the commands for this stuff. It's easier to start it from the CloudBot web page. So yeah, we'll start the bet. Who will win this game? Home team or away? Your bet has to be between 10 and 10,000 points.
Who's the home team?
The home team is the Metro League.
Who's away?
That's your league, and the Lake League is the away team.
So home team.
You want the home team, yeah. If you're betting on your own league.
Wait, how do I bet again?
So type in exclamation mark bet and home or away, and then how much you want to bet. So I bet 500 on the away. Ferris will be a call-up come roster expansion time, barring injury. Yeah, we're still using the old roster expansion rules too. I realized after I was in the other league, the EMLB, that my roster was stuck at a certain size. By the end of the season I joined in, and I couldn't figure out why. Yeah, make sure you have enough points. You only have 970, babe. I think because you bet before and lost. Dustin, you got to check your points there, buddy. I don't think you have 1,800. This is, to be clear, this is not the same as your sunflower seeds. This uses a different set of points. So yeah, if you type in exclamation mark points, it'll tell you how many you have. And I got to fix the accumulation because you don't really accumulate too many points. Not like the sunflower seeds where you get like a few hundred per half hour or 10 minutes or whatever it is of viewing. It's a lot lower here, but I did give most people 1,000 to begin with. So, yep. So bet on, and you have half an hour to bet, by the way. So you have, even during the game, if you start to see things going squirrely, you can, I guess, I don't know if you can change your bet, but you can. I think once your bet's in, it's locked in. But if you decide to wait to bet, you can wait. All right, game's going. And again, by the time we come around to this in 2025, I'll fix these logos and maybe we'll have a nicer park. Although this is Storm Center, there it is. This is what I designed for Miami. I have no idea if Miami wants to keep this, but it looks all right to me. The fountains, the water features in left field. So nice. Metro League Future Stars against the Lake League Future Stars. Daniel Uvalli takes to the plate to lead off against Jim West, the award-winning, apparently, pitcher for the Metro League. Let's get this game underway. A few tired players in this, in both rosters. Given that this game happens during the All-Star break, and it's already been the All-Star break for AAA, I think, but it's in the mid-season, and of course it's always tough. Fly out to Kevin Schmidt in center field for out number 1. Mo Tong, the DH, steps up to the plate, batting left-handed out of the AAA Toledo organization, or Toledo Tornadoes, which is in the Ohio organization. Jim West fires it in there for strike 3. Tong swinging out of the strike zone on that one. He's got to work on his pitching judgment, or his pitch judgment, I guess. Mo Riley, left fielder for the Thunder Bay Railheads, Minneapolis AAA team. Also batting left. 3-2 pitch. West fires it in there. And it's a fly ball to left field, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Lake League to start things off. Metro League up next. Kevin Schmidt will start things off, the center fielder for the Arizona Cowboys, playing for the San Antonio... Damn, I wish I remember what their team name is. Stallions. That's it, the San Antonio Stallions. Jerry Sanchez for the Hops on the mound. Ground ball to third. The throw across the diamond is an easy putout. A 5-3 putout as Hibbert finds Fenwick on the other side of the diamond. Now it's Christian Teslo, left fielder. Slices that one into the alley in right field. And he's going to pick himself up a double. First hit of the ball game goes to the Metro League, the hosting team. And it's Christian Teslo. Teslo pitching for Yuma, A-level in the Arizona organization. The 20-year-old lefty batting left fielder has himself the first hit of the game. Manny, and this is our first broadcast of a Future Stars game, so there's that. Manny Lamas at the plate. He bolts a line drive to center field. Tesla holds up at third. Lamas safe at first with the single, and with one out, there's runners in the corners. Fred Ferris at the plate. High fly ball to left field. We'll see if Tesla tags up, and he goes for it. Here's the throw, not in time. Tesla scores. It's 1-0 for the Metro League. Kevin Lloyd, the batter. Kevin Lloyd, Double-A Arizona. He bloops one into shallow left for a base hit. Riley charging in. Was able to head it off early, but Lamas makes it to second. A single for Lloyd. 2 out, 2 on. Alex Martinez, the next batter up. We've had a few Alex Martinez's, but this one plays for AAA. St. Pete's in the Miami Storm organization, so he's a hometowner. Hammers one to right field. It's rolling past Kevin Martin and off the wall. He plays the carom off the wall, and Lamas scoring from second. Lloyd ends up at third. It's a double for Martinez. It scores the second run. 2-0 for the Metro League Future Stars. I say Kevin Martin, Kareem Martin. Here's Jeremy Posado. Ground ball to third. The long throw across the diamond gets him by a step. And Posado is out. But 2-run score for the Metro League Future Stars. And we are going to inning number 2. Anton Pinnell will come in to pitch for the for the Metro League. He plays for rookie level out of the Seattle organization. The 19-year-old is 0-5 this season with a save and a 14.09 ERA. So he's been struggling. Here's Graham Fenwick, I believe playing for Montreal. He was traded from Houston back in February. He flies out to center field. Schmidt makes a fantastic grab in center field. And now Kareem Martin of the Milwaukee Pugs, playing in the Chicago AAA team. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Pinnell fans him on a changeup. And here's Brandon Taylor. Taylor is a catcher, and he plays for Boston's AAA team, Halifax. And he bolts a ground ball up the middle, just out of reach from a reaching Tavares, second baseman. And Schmidt plays it back in. Taylor gets a single out of that one. Here's William Hibbert. 1-0 pitch. Hibbert with a line drive up the middle, and Schmidt's going to play that one on a bounce. Another single, back-to-back singles now. And those are the first 2 hits for Lake League. William Hibbert plays for Chicago's A-level team, Peoria. Gerasim Kaliev, Milwaukee's rookie team, the 21-year-old shortstop, now up to the plate. Here's a 1-0 pitch. And he gets a line drive past Ferris in right field, back to the wall. It's a double. He's going for 3. Slides in. He's safe. A bases clearing 2-run triple for a very speedy Russian kid, Kaliev. And it's a tie ball game here in the second. Ross Demers steps up to the plate. By the way, save some points, because the All-Star game, we're going to do betting on that one too.
Oh, I thought this was the All-Star game.
This is the Future Stars. Home run for Ross Demers. What's that, babe? Home run. I think if I can figure out or remember how, I will. Ross Demers with a 2-run shot for the Lake League has made it 4-2. 411 feet. That one went into the drink, I think, and the water feature behind left center. Still a lot of innings of baseball left, but here's Daniel Uvalli again as we go to the top of the Lake League batting order again. High pop-up, shallow left field, but Posado, the shortstop, is back to grab it, and that is the third out. So we go to the bottom of the second with, so far, a 4-2 score for the Lake League Future Stars. Taylor Ward, the third baseman for Metro League, steps up to the plate. He plays for A-Level Arizona out of Yuma, Arizona. Drafted in 2022, the 8th round. And Bill Reinhardt, the pitcher for the Lake League, plunks him. First batter he faces. Ward takes his place at first base. Reinhardt, A-Level Ohio. FWL is, who are they again? Fort Wayne Lightning, so Fort Wayne, Indiana. The native of Burton, Michigan, so he's from the area, nearby anyway. Carlos Tavares at the plate. And it's a high pop-up, high fly ball to right field. Kareem Martin there on the track makes the catch, and Ward's going to hang tight at first base. Here's Kevin Schmidt as we go back to the top of the Metro League. Really? Is that Taylor Ward? He's number 30 on the prospect list. You know what? If I had time and I wasn't rushing back from work at 9:45, I would have printed the prospects list. Hey, oh, that's good detail to know, Dylan. Thanks. Schmidt drives a line drive up the middle. Uvalde brings it back in, and looks like Ward going for the base at third. And he gets there as the throw misses Hibbert at third base. Schmidt comes home to score. And it's 4-3 now as the Metro League have added a run. Schmidt at second base. That was a single that he was able to take second on the errant throw by Uvalde. Christian Teslo at the plate now. Ground ball to second. Kaliev throws to Fenwick at first. 2 away, but Schmidt makes it to third base. Schmidt, the AAA Arizona San Antonio Stallions player. And here's Manny Lamas. Manny Lamas, AA Houston. Has a base hit today. Here's a 1-1 pitch, and he drills this one. Diving for it was Fenwick, the first baseman. It was right down the first base line. He was unable to come up with it, and it rolled into right field. Kareem Martin had to throw it back in. It's a RBI double for Lamas as Schmidt crosses the plate. And we have a tie ball game, 4-4. Fred Ferris back up again. Bloops one into right center, and could Lamas come home? Looks like he's going to hold up at third, as it was pretty shallow right center. 2 out with runners in the corners. Kevin Lloyd back up to the plate. Lloyd has a base hit tonight. The Arizona AA level catcher. Here's a full count. The payoff pitch is ball 4, and that's a walk. Bases loaded now for Alex Martinez. Martinez has a hit and an RBI tonight. The native of Mexico City currently plays for the St. Pete's Pirates and is miffed that he's not playing at the top level. He normally plays second base. Has 2 grand slams this season, both against the San Antonio Stallions in 2 different months. And he was last on the prospect list at number 40, but he has ranked as high as number 22. Involved in a big trade between Calgary and New York, and then eventually traded from New York to Miami. Here's the payoff pitch, 2 out, full count, bases loaded, draws a walk, and Reinhardt has walked home the go-ahead run for Milwaukee, for the Metro League, missing low and away, the 6th pitch high and inside. It's 5-4 for the Metro League. Jeremy Posado back up to the plate. Hits this one into right field. It's going to drop in for an RBI single. Ferris crosses the plate for run number 6, and the Metro League Future Stars have taken charge with a 2-run lead. The home team is back in control. Taylor Ward now, third baseman, has a run scored. Here's the 1-2 pitch from him, and it's an infield pop-up. The ball is caught by Hibbert about halfway down the third baseline, and that is the 3rd out. So we go to the top of the 3rd. Metro League in control, 6-4. Lake League back up again. Vic Kane pitching now for the Hussar Barbers. I think that's one of your pitchers, Addie. Vic Kane, yeah. AA Calgary.
Yeah.
He was involved in a big trade, wasn't he? Wasn't he acquired in a trade? Sorry, I still got this frog in my throat. Yeah, he was part of that New York Dragons Calgary Inferno trade back in October. At the time, he was the number 31 prospect in the league. He's since pitched a no-hitter against the Newcastle Nuclears. That was, that's right, that was during the winter baseball back in December 10th. And he was named number 33 prospect and most recently number 38. He was part of that John Dillman, Ryan Rich trade. I think that was you, wasn't it? Yeah. Vic Kane pitching to Mo Riley with one out. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Misses low for ball 4. And it was well outside of the zone, so it's a good call. Graham Fenwick up to the plate. Yeah, the Ryan Rich trade. Here's the steal attempt. Riley safe at second. He turned on the Jets. Kevin Lloyd did his best, but couldn't get the ball there in time. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Down the first baseline into right field. There's nobody there. Ferris has to run for days to get there. And that's going to be a double that gets Riley home easily. Fenwick gets to second base. And it's 6-5 now for the Metro League as the Lake League got another one. Kareem Martin at the plate. Ground ball to third. Ward with the throw to Lamas at first. And that's 2 outs. And here's Brandon Taylor, who's 1 for 1 tonight. Drafted 3rd round, 2021. This one is a dribbler in front of the plate, and Taylor's thrown out at first as Lloyd was quickly on the ball to throw to first. So we end the top of the third, 6-5. Check the out-of-town scoreboard. And it's not showing me any other games. I know there's some more games going on. So perhaps it'll update after we finish this one. It's probably not showing any games because these are all future stars and not Bull League players. I'm guessing that's why. Gordon Demers comes in to pitch for the Lake League. Demers looks like he pitches out of Double-A in New York. 21-year-old right-hander has pitched also at A-level, Duluth, this season. So he's only got 1 game in at Double-A. Recently promoted, I'm going to guess. Here's the 1-1 pitch from Demers to Carlos Tavares. Tavares with a line drive up the middle, and Uvalli's going to have to throw it back in. It's a base hit for Tavares. 9th hit of the night for the Metro Stars. Kevin Schmidt back up again, his 3rd time around. 2-2 pitch from Demers. Ground ball to short, and it's a double play ball as Schmidt has put 2 outs on the board. It's 6-4-3 double play. And the bases are clear. Christian Teslo back up to the plate. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Demers. Way up in the sky, left center, but plenty of room and plenty of time for Riley to get there, and that is the 3rd out. We go to the top of the 4th. And I'm going to change the pitch view down to the home plate camera now. Travis Chasen will come in to pitch for the Metro League. He pitches an A-level out of the Calgary organization for Lethbridge. The 20-year-old right-hander has 2 wins, 2 losses so far this season with Lethbridge. A .453 earned run average. He's pitching to William Hibbert. 2-2 count. And it's a line drive to right. It's over the head of right fielder Ferris off the wall. Ferris is on it quickly, but Hibbert with a convincing double, his 2nd hit of the night. And he is the first Lake League future star to pick up his 2nd hit. And with no outs and a pretty hot-looking Kaliev, Gerasim Kaliev, who's got a hit and 2 RBIs. I think he had a triple his first at-bat. He's up to the plate now. Here's a 2-1 pitch from Chasen. Kaliev with a fly ball, shallow center. Schmidt coming in for it, makes the catch. They try to get Hibbert off the bag, but Hibbert's back in time. I think it was your first trade, Dustin. Might have been Addie's first trade, too. That Ryan Rich trade. I think it was. What's that?
Did he remember when it was? When was it?
Well, in the game, it was in December. Just saying. Like, 3-1 is the count. Chasen gives up the walk to Demers. And Jake Talley's going to come in to pinch hit now for the Lake League Future Stars. He was an 11th overall pick in 2023 for Minneapolis. He's now playing at A-level Tucson. 22-year-old lefty batting center fielder. Has a .309 average this season with Tucson. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Chasen. A line drive to right, but it's stayed up long enough for Ferris to get there and make the catch, and now that's 2 away. And Mo Tong is back up to the plate. Mo Tong, 0 for 2 tonight. The Ohio player. Grounds the first, and he's safe. He beats the throw. A speedy Mo Tong with an infield hit to as well as played by the first baseman, Manny Lamis. But it was over towards second base, well, between first and second. Bases loaded, 2 out for Mo Riley now, the other Mo. He's got a hit tonight and a walk. And he launches this one to deep in the pocket in second, but getting over there in time was Tavares, makes the throw. And Riley's out by a couple steps. No run score in this inning. It's still 6-5 for the Metro League. Dave Marchand coming to pitch now for the Lake League. Marchand, let's see, plays for the low A ball. Who are these guys? McAllen, Texas Rage in the Texas Rio Grande League. He is in the Ohio organization. 5-star potential relief pitcher. So far this season at McAllen, he's 0-1 with 4 saves. So he's having a fairly good year. There's a 2-0 count to Sam Wainwright, the pinch hitter. Wainwright launches this one, a seeing eye single to left. Hibbert dove for it, but couldn't come up with it. Played back in by Riley. And here's Andre Luis Ganadin pinch hitting. The Arizona A-level center fielder was a first-round pick in the 2023 draft, drafted 8th overall. 0-1 pitch. Line drive launch to the alley in right field, and that's going to have extra bases written all over it. Wainwright holding up at third. It's a double for Ganadin, and now 2 runners in scoring position with no out. Kevin Graves at the plate. Another pinch hitter coming in. And another one out of the Arizona organization, plays for Yuma as well. Drafted 4th round last season, 56th overall. 1-2 count. Slow ground ball to second, played by Kaliev over to first. Wainwright's going to come in to score. And so it's 7-5 now for the Metro League. Ganadin moves to third. Graves is out on the fielder's choice, and Sal Rojas at the plate. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. I shouldn't say fielder's choice. He was out on a ground ball. Two outs. Posado back up to the plate. So far, the Metro All-Stars have only struck out once, I think. They just have a bunch of pinch hitters come in, but I think that was their first strikeout. First pitch to Posado. Dave Marchand winds up, sends it in there. High fly ball to shallow center, played by the second baseman Kaliev, and that's the end of the fourth for the Metro League. Go to the top of the fifth. It's a bummer it's not showing the other games. Bit of a drag. John Bone coming in to pitch now. Johnny Bone. 100-mile-an-hour fastball pitcher. Looks like he pitches for Houston. St. Pete's, the Treasure Island Devil Rays. That's it. Treasure Island Devil Rays is what Brandon named his rookie league team. Graham Fenwick back up to the plate again. He's 1 for 2 tonight. He's had a fairly successful night. This one's in there low and inside for ball 4. An 8-pitch at bat for Fenwick. Really working the count on Bone. Fenwick is working Bone. Kareem Martin at the plate. 0-2 count. Strike 3 called as Martin goes down dejected. Second strikeout of the night for him. Fenwick patiently waiting at first. There's now 1 out. Brandon Taylor up to the plate. Had a base hit earlier today. 2-2 pitch, and he goes down on a called strike. So Bone is laying them flat. William Hibbert next. 2 for 2 at the plate. He's had a very good night. Scored a run. Here's the 1-0 count. Grounded to short. Posado with the force at second, and that's the 3rd out they need to end the 5th for the Lake League. So the Lake League still trailing by 2. It's 7-5. Metro League Future Stars come up again. Ernie King is going to pitch for the Lake League. King is pitching out of the Milwaukee Hops organization for Nashville, AA level. The 22-year-old right-hander is 2-0 this season. 10 strikeouts in 15 innings. Oh, sorry, that was at Milwaukee. So he's already pitched some innings at the top level. He's back down in AA, where he was 7-1. So he's had a fairly successful year this year. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Ward, swing, and it's a drop 3rd strike. Taylor gets the ball over to Fenwick at first in time, and that's an out. Carlos Tavares now. Had a single his last time around. Grounds this one to short. Played by Demers over to first, and Tavares turned on the Jets, but wasn't enough. Couldn't leg it out. Betting has now been closed. So you no more bets, as they say, when the roulette wheel is spinning. Rico Toscano is the batter for the Metro League. He is a rookie level Seattle Salt, 18-year-old right-hander, and normally plays center field. He's batting .278 this season in the SoCal League. Here's the 1-0 count. Hammers a line drive that drops in for a base hit to center field. Talley plays it back in. Toscano has a single, a 2-out single. And Win Spracklin, I've seen that name before. Win Spracklin steps up to the plate. The California A-level left fielder. Acquired by a trade in May of last season. He's hitting .350 with 9 home runs for BER. BER would be Berkeley, the Berkeley Bayhawks. That's one of Ben's team names. So he did a change for his A-level team and named them the Berkeley Bayhawks. Win Spracklin at the plate. 0-1 count. Grounds to second. An easy toss for Kaliev over to Fenwick, and that's the 3rd out. So the 5th inning ends. We go to the top of the 6th. Still 7-5 for the Metro League. Juan Bravo comes in to pitch against Gerasim Kaliev. The 1-2 count. Kaliev Swings and grinds that one up the middle. Toscano plays it back in from center field. It's a base hit for Kaliev, though, to start things off. 8th hit of the game for the Lake League. They're trailing the Metro League in hits by 4. Here's Ross Demers. Has one of those 8 hits. It was a home run. 3-0 count. Juan Bravo walks him with an inside fastball. Sorry, cutter. Walks him on 4 straight pitches. Kaliev to second. Here's Jake Talley. Came in to play center field a couple innings ago. Swing and a miss. Talley goes down and strikes. He becomes the first out of the 6th inning. Jim Bowman, the next batter. He's a DH replacement. He's out of the Ohio organization. Double-A. Plays for Dos Palos. The Dos Palos A's. Hammers one to right. It's going to drop in for a base hit in front of Ganadin, who throws it back in. But it looks like it's going to be bases loaded now with 1 out. That's going to bring the infield in. Tony Villarreal is the pinch hitter. He plays for New York. That's one of yours, Dustin. Rookie level New York. He's been there a few seasons, but this year finally he's hitting almost 300. He's got a 292 average, 397 on base percentage. He may have finally found his groove, and he's hoping for a promotion. Drafted 2022, plays for the West Palm Beach Dragons. He was drafted out of San Luis Potosi High School, where he played for the Osos. Osos being Spanish for Bears. 8th overall pick in the 2022 draft. Ground ball to first. The throw home gets the force. Souza was quick on it and with a heads-up play there to get the ball to Graves at home. Villarreal safe on the fielder's choice, but no run scores for the Lake League. 2 outs now. Nicholas DeJong, the pinch hitter. DeJong plays for Minneapolis. I'm not even sure if there's a Toronto player on the Future Stars roster. I haven't seen a Toronto player yet. I wonder, do I have anybody? Matthew Noakes. Charlie Terwilliger, I think, is one of mine. Yeah, and Rin Katoda, no. What about a pitcher? Do I have any pitchers? It's not looking too good. Yeah, I've got basically one of my players. That's not a good testament to how good my minor league system is. Anyway, Nicholas DeJong up to the plate. And it's a shallow fly ball or a deep pop-up, depending how you look at it. Pisano plays it deep in the pocket at short, and that's the 3rd out. So it's 7-5 as we go to the bottom half of the 6th. Okay, I thought the name was familiar. I thought Nicholas DeJong was on my team at one point. Bryant Ford, the pitcher for the Lake League. Currently playing in the AAA level for New York. And he'll pitch to John Sosa, the first baseman for Metro League. Sosa plays for the Seattle Low A team. That could very well be the case, Dustin. Line drive to the alleyway in left, just under the pond, the waterfall feature in left center. It's a straight-up double for John Sosa. His first at-bat. He also gets a hit to start things off in the 6th. Andre Luis Ganadin back up to the plate. 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Ford fans him. And now it's Kevin Graves, the batter. Launches a line drive into the corner in right field. This one's going to have a run scoring. Souza charges home. Graves slides into second. And it is an 8-5 ball game now, as Metro League scores another one. Sal Rojas is the batter, with Graves at second, 1 away. Rojas playing for Double-A in Houston. Swing, and it's a infield pop-up played by the shortstop Demers. That'll put a second out on the board. Jeremy Posado back up again. He's 1 for 3 tonight with an RBI. And it's a shallow fly ball to right field. And Martin has that one easily. It's out number 3. Metro League picks up another run to add to their lead. It's 8-5 as we go to the 7th. Bill Flannery is going to pitch for the Metro League. And Kareem Martin back up again for a 4th time. Struck out twice. He's 0 for 3. But the Lake League manager is going to stick with him. Here's the 1-0 count. Well, I put my points on the Lake League too, Dustin. But it's not looking so solid right now. Martin flies out to first base. Here's Rin Katoda. A first round draft pick from 2023 for the Montreal organization. Flannery with an 0-2 count. Hurls it in there, swing and a miss. Katoda pitching at a way inside fastball that he should have left alone. And he was fooled on that one. 2 outs on the board. William Hibbert. True. That is true, Dustin. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball up the middle, but getting there in time was Tavares. Off balance, but he makes the throw cleanly to first. And it is 7th inning stretch time. We go to the bottom half of the 7th. It is 8-5 for the home team, the Metro League Future Stars. Mototoshi Kojima is the new pitcher for the Lake League. Taylor Ward steps up to the plate for his 3rd time around. He struck out in his last at-bat in the 5th inning, and he's 0 for 2 tonight. It's a 2-2 pitch. Kojima winds, delivers. Line drive, a sinking line drive to center, but Tally over there sliding in on his hindquarters makes the catch. 1 away. Carlos Tavares now. He's 1 for 3 at the plate. Kojima hurls it in there. Ground ball to short, but Demers loses it, lets it slip, and decides not to make a throw. It's not going to score as an error against Demers, as it was a hard play to make. Tavares at first. Rico Toscano back up again for a 2nd time tonight. 0-1 count. A hot ground ball to 3rd, and it was there quickly enough that it was plenty of time for Hibbert to trigger a double play, and that's exactly what happened. So a bit of a buzzkill there for the Metro League. But the Lake League relieved that they were able to keep it just to a 3-run lead. Gerasim Kaliev back up to the plate for the Lake League Future Stars. The 2nd baseman is 2 for 3 tonight with 2 RBIs. And the Rookie League players already played a game at the top level, so I'm imagining he's on the 40-man roster unless he's been waived. The native of Nizhny Tagil, Russia, currently playing for the Clearwater Hops. Nate Scott is the pitcher. For the Hughes River Bats. Kaliev with a bouncing single to center field. Safe at first to start off the 8th for the Lake League. Every rally starts with a base hit, as I always say. Matthew Nogues, the next batter up. And you said Nogues was also involved in that trade? Minneapolis, AA player, now playing for Spokane. 2-0 count. Ground ball to 3rd, and that's going to be a double play. Oh, no, they couldn't turn 2. Kaliev forced it 2nd. Ward got the ball to Tavares at 2nd base, but Tavares off balance couldn't make the throw. Aha, okay. 1 out. Nogues at first on the fielder's choice. Jake Talley is the batter. He's 0 for 2 tonight. The A-level Minneapolis Raven player playing for the Tucson Rattlers. Full count. Here's the payoff pitch. Draws a walk. And that'll put 2 base runners on anyway with 1 out. And that's a 12 pitch at bat. Nate Scott's now up to 17 pitches after an out and 2 other batters. Jim Bowman is the next batter up. He's had a hit his first time around. I believe it was it not a bases clearing double? No, he had no RBIs. But nevertheless, the Dos Palos A's 22-year-old center fielder having an okay game tonight. It's a double, I think, for Bowman. He's got 2 on. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Hammers a fly ball to the left, but plenty of time for Spracklin charging in, makes the catch. And the runners will retreat back to their bases. 2 out for Tony Villarreal. Ground ball to second. Tavares with an easy relay to first, and that's the 3rd out. So the Lake League Strand 2, they're still trailing by 3. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Dan McDonald comes in to pitch for the Lake League. Win Spracklin will take his second turn at bat. Ground ball to the mound. McDonald with the relay throw. Spracklin's out. And now John Souza is the batter. 0-2 count. McDonald winds, delivers, launches one to right center. It bounces to the wall. Extra bases for Souza. He slides into second, but he may have been able to make it to third. Souza slid in, but he slid in before Martin got the ball. He was still chasing after a rolling ball in right center. Ganadin back up to the plate. 2-1 pitch. Ground ball to third. It's played by Hibbert to DeJong. And that's 2 away. Kevin Graves now. 4th round draft pick once again. With a hard line drive to left center. That one's going to have Souza coming in for a 9th run. Scored for the Metro League. An RBI double for Graves. And the Metro League has just not let up. They've hit the gas and scored not every inning, but every other inning since the 2nd. And it's 9-5. I can hear Dolly Parton singing. Dan McDonald will face Sal Rojas now. 2-2 count. McDonald puts it in there. This one gets away from the catcher, Katoda. And that's going to give Graves an open chance to get to third. Full count to Rojas. McDonald winds, delivers. It's a walk. And Rojas takes his place at first base. Jeremy Posado back up to the plate. His 5th plate appearance tonight. 1-1 count. Line drive to center, sinking line drive. Tallies there in time to make the catch in center field. And Metro League Strand 2, but they get a run across, and it is 9-5 as we go to the top of the 9th. Lake League back up again. They're back against the wall. Nicholas DeJong at the plate. A 1 pitch from Nate Scott. He's pitching his 2nd inning. Gives up a line drive to left center. Chasing it down is Spracklin. It's a double for DeJong. He's not too quick, but he hammered that one. The leather came off. A leadoff double for the Lake League. Charlie Terwilliger, the only Toronto player in the game, currently playing for A-level London Bluebirds. The first baseman is hitting .282 at A-level London. He's going to face Nate Scott. Here's a pitch. And this one just out of reach for the shortstop, Posado. A seeing eye single to left. Terwilliger at first, De Jong at third. Here's Rin Katoda. Tying run on deck now. 1-0 pitch. Big fly ball to left center, but plenty of time for Spracklin to make it there. But he's on the track. Here comes the throw. De Jong, who's not too quick, had time to score. And it is 9-6. The Lake League get a run on after a 5-inning drought. Yeah, you got to offer these guys money. Loads. William Hibbert now with Terwilliger at first base. more money in signing bonuses than your entire payroll? It's a lot of money. How small is your payroll? Here's the 1-0 count to Hibbert. And it's a bouncer to first base. Souza has it, takes it to the bag. They're going to give Terwilliger second base, but they add the out. And now Gerasim Kaliev is up with 2 out and a runner at second. Tying run still on deck. Hammers this one, but it's right to first base again. Souza tosses to Scott, who's covering the bag, and that's the game. Future Stars for the Metro League beat the Lake League Future Stars 9-6. Ross Demers was MVP of the game. The AAA Montreal player had a fantastic game despite being on the losing team. Demers was 1 for 1 at the plate, the 2 RBI, scored a run, and had a walk. Did he have a home run? He had a home run too, didn't he? Yes, he had the only home run for the Lake League with 1 on and 2 out. So yeah, both of his RBIs came on that home run. Winning pitcher was Pinnell for the Metro League, Anton Pinnell. Losing pitcher was Reinhardt, Bill Reinhardt for the Lake League, the Ohio A-level guy. All right, we'll check the other scores from the... Oh, I didn't want to play the other games. All right, so let's do the real-time sim. Finish those games. It's interesting how it did that. I thought it would play those games in the background. Maybe if I'd scheduled them all to start at the same time. Who knows? The Brawlers sweep the Oxen to end the first half of the season. 8-5 was the score there. Oxen falling to 33-55. Nomads beat the Pitbulls 9-5. Brenner with his 4th win. Murayama with his 19th save. Borkowski picking up a home run. Groves with a pair of homers for Chicago, but unable to come up with a win. So Toronto takes the Chicago series 2-1. How about that, Scott? Scott, are you even here to watch? Ravens, 9-2 winners over the Metros. The Dragons, a drop one to the Hops. 4-3 was the score there. And that's it for the Lake League. The Metro League, excuse me, the Washington Freedom down the Cowboys 7-5. Mike Hawk gets his first loss of the season. Mike Hawk lost. Titles over the Storm 4-3. Speeders down the Oilers 6-4. I think that's a series sweep for Nevada. And the Inferno beat the Salts 7-6. Fernando Mendola picked up his 17th home run. Omiya his 16th. Former Ohio Oxen batter Juan 2-3 with home run number 13 of the season. And that is the end of the first half. So we're going to finish this and set up for the... well, we'll watch the All-Star Home Run Challenge. Now, last time I tried this, it screwed up. So we'll save this. That's what it's doing right now. Moving to Monday. And that way, if I have to, if we start getting glitches, then we can exit, redo it. My cock came up short, eh? That's a good. I like that one. That's a good one. All right, now I'm. Look at the standings first. I seem to remember the last time we tried to do the home run challenge, it was not working right. But here's how things are shaping up. California Titles are hot. Look at that. Ben's Titles are on a 11-game winning streak. They are half a game ahead of the Speeders, 47 and 41. The Speeders finished the first half 47 and 42. They're on a 5-game winning streak, so they're chasing the Titles, nipping at their heels. The Freedom have gained a lot of ground on the Storm in the Metro League East. 6-game winning streak for Washington. They are now in second place, 8.5 behind the Storm. The Storm have lost their last 5 games. Calgary's won their last 4 after that sweep over, who did they just play? Was it Seattle? I think it was Seattle. Anyway, they're up to 35 and 54. Not a great record. Still out of the playoff contention currently, but they're gaining ground. Yeah, it was Seattle. And over in the Lake League, the Nomads, unbelievably, I finished in first place after the first half. Now, I've had other seasons where I've done really well and been in first for some months, some parts of months, but this is the first time I think I've finished the first half in first place. I'm not going to bank on that being the case at the end of the season, but I'm pretty happy with the way things are going right now. The Pitbulls, 65 and 25, are well on their way to a 120 win season. But we'll see how the second half goes for them. Nobody's won. I think the record is 103 or 105 wins. I'll have to check the records later. Anyway, so things are looking pretty tight in the Lake League as well. 2 close leagues now. There's not a whole lot of teams that are falling way out of contention. Ohio obviously is one of them, and the Oilers are another. But we say, right, Dylan? Always next year. That's our mantra in Toronto for every professional sports team we've ever had. So that's the way it goes. There's always next year. Leafs fans have been saying that since '67. Yeah, I sad. All right, home run challenge. Let's go. I hope it works better than it has. Yes, the 19-game winning streak I had was fantastic. Here are your home run derby participants. We have Rambo facing off against Hart, Bint against Henri, TK Yang against Dumoulin, and Cletus Avery and John Guillot. That's the setup. Round length, blah, 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 blah. I'll finish the current round. You know what? I'll see if I can play out the last round of this. And let's see. Oh, yeah. Rambo beats Hart 20-19. Bint over Henri 21-13. TK Yang easily downs Dumoulin 19-15. And Cletus Avery over John Guillot 13-12. So we've got 2 Chicago players, 2 Nevada players in the next round. And Bint beats his teammate Rambo 13-12. Cletus Avery will take it all the way for the Metro League, beating his teammate TK Yang 22-21. So 2 close results. And let's play the last round out. Let's see. Now this is where things might go screwy. I think I actually have to hit. That's the problem. All right. Oh yeah, I've got to actually swing the bat here. Ah, that's 1 home run. All right. This is Peyton Bint, 2 home runs. Oh, not quite. And there's no real indicator to see how you're doing or how long you're supposed to press the button for. Get terrible contact here. Oh, that's a good one. Home run for Bint. Oh, late swing. That one, not enough juice on that one. Came close. Here's a home run. No, that one didn't. Oh, it did make it. Slices that one off. Foul territory. I got hit by one of those balls. Right, Dylan? Straight away dead center. 5th home run. Yeah, Rambo didn't make it. His teammate got him. That is impressive. Ooh, Bint hammers this one. 6 home runs. It is a little glitchy. All right. I'll try just clicking it at the right time. So he's currently at 6 home runs. This is not going well. There he goes. He hammers another one. Seven. So only got 2 minutes left. Oh, there's one to left. There's a 9th. Now he's starting to pick things up. No, that's short. Straightaway center. That one could make it. Yep, gone. Another one straightaway center. We're up to 11 now. Oh, hammers one to right over the scoreboard. That's 12. Foul. So for those of you that haven't heard the story, Dylan and I were at the 1991 All-Star Game Home Run Derby. Couldn't get tickets to the All-Star Game. At the Skydome in Toronto. We were sitting off to the third base seats on ground level, level 100. And they're pretty good tickets. And I think it was, what the hell's his name now? Had the glasses, played for the Cincinnati Reds. No reason why he should have been in a home run derby. He wasn't that great of a home run hitter. Maybe you remember the name, Dylan. Sabo, that's it, Chris Sabo. And he sliced off a foul ball towards the left, the third base seats, to the left side. Dylan was on my right and moves out of the way suddenly, and I had been distracted. I was looking somewhere else. I turned my head just as Dylan moves. And 16 home runs for Bint. Yeah, Chris Sabo. So Dylan moves his head back, and I happened to be turning right at that time to see what the hullabaloo was, because in my peripheral vision, I detected some movement. And as I turned my head, I was greeted by a baseball in the eye. Boom! Bounced off my nose and eye, and anyway. And I think it even went to the row behind me. But the fan was... Sorry, I am yelling apparently. It's because the crowd sound in here gets louder. Anyway, so yeah, Dylan was like, yeah, better you than me, bud. Thanks, Dylan, pal. Yeah, you didn't try to catch it. No, you move out of the way. So anyway, I did get the ball. I still have that ball. It's at home in Milton, where my kids are, the house I still own. I don't live there now, but anyway. All right, Cletus Avery is the next batter. And let's see how many home runs he gets. 16 for Bint. And let's start. Here we go. Countdown's on. Cletus Avery, a right-handed batter. He gets his first home run to center. That's 2. Oops, that one not so great contact. That's 3. He's definitely singing along pretty well early on. There's 4. 486 on that one. Oops, swing and a miss. Couldn't Kevin Mitchell it, no glove. Yeah, and plus it was bouncing off of seats and stuff. It was moving in unpredictable ways. 492. I did get checked out by the stadium medics, and they gave me an ice pack, I seem to recall. But I was more concerned when I came back about where the ball was. Avery with another home run. That's number 8. He's already at half of Bint's number. 9. He's still got 2.5 minutes left. Now he's into double digits. Cletus Avery is smoking them out of this stadium. There's another one. 490 feet. I don't think we've seen anything at 500 feet yet. Straightaway center. It's going to make it. 485. 12 home runs now for Avery. And still just under 2 minutes to go. That one is in all the highlight reels, isn't it? That Kevin Mitchell barehanded catch. Oh, there we go. There's number 13. Sliced off to right field. Minute and a half to go. Should be able to get 3 home runs in a minute and a half. There, he's launched another one. He's only 2 short now of Bint. One short. Hammers the leather off of that one to center field. 478 feet. He's tied him. Minute to go. Just needs 1 home run to beat him. And that's the one. Cletus Avery with home run number 17, and he wins. So yes, Cletus Avery of the Nevada Speeders, congrats Jim, has beaten Peyton Bint in the home run derby. And now we can move on to the All-Star game and finish tonight's sim. I warned you guys it'd be a bit of a long one tonight, but that's good. Alrighty. Oh, before we move on, I'll just check the players of the week for the previous week. Bombardier Avery wins the home run challenge. I'm sapped after all that. I'll sleep good tonight. Yeah. So the player of the week for the Metro League was Vic Johnson of the Oilers. Jim's going to retire as a champion. Nice. I like it. And, it's Mike Ryba from the Nomads. Player of the week for the Lake League. Unusual. All right. There we go. All right. We'll advance to Tuesday, July 9th. It is All-Star Day. We're going to do the All-Star game right now. Lake League All-Stars at the Metro League All-Stars. Herb Stewart is getting the start for the Lake League. Chris Zirkle on the mound for the Metro League. And let me just do the betting thing again, because I have to pick the winner. It was the away team. No, it was the home team that won. Yes, it was the home team. 3 bets for the home team. The pot has 4,625 points. And the winner has been picked, so it should update. Home team was a winning option. 60% of the bets. Check your points now if you bet for the home team. And you should notice a bump in your points there. I've got to complete it and start again for the next one. Who are the 3 people that bet for the? Oh yeah, Catby, you got almost 3,000. You got 2,600 points there. Jim probably bet as well, and I know Addy did. 2008 bull points. There you go. And again, I'm sorry, we haven't really set up the bull points to have anything to spend them on yet. So, but we'll figure out something to do with that. So congrats to the winners. Same thing is going to start now. So bet for the home team if you want to bet for the Metro League All-Stars. Bet for the away team if you want to bet for the Lake League All-Stars. This game is, again, in Miami at Storm Center. And there's your starting pitchers. Let's get into it. Here's our starters for the All-Star game for 2024. Leonardo Brasco, John Rambo, John Guillot, Mike Ryba. I'm surprised the AI picked Ryba. Joseph Dumoulin and the Candyman, Double M, Makanako Mano, and Sam Idiel. So 4 Toronto players in the starting lineup. 5, Charlie Potter. I am blown away. I think that's all of the Toronto players actually in the starting lineup. Herb Stewart pitching, the Chicago pitcher, is 8-3 this season. Todd Simmons, Sam Idiels. Yeah, so there you go. It's all Chicago and Toronto in the starting lineup except for Leonardo Brasco, the Ravens center fielder who's leading off. Metro League All-Stars. Their lineup is looking like John Hart, Scott Carnell, Danny Sanchez, TK Yang, and Georges Henry, the power trio from the Speeders. Collectively, with looks about to be 70 home runs between the 3 of them. Ricardo Rodriguez. I was looking at Ricardo Rodriguez's home runs. That's 54 home runs between Sanchez, Yang, and Henry. Ricardo Rodriguez, the current batting leader for the Metro League, batting 6th. Jeremy Martin from Miami, Jared Ricci, and Brett Moss. So 5 Nevada players in the starting lineup for the Metro League. Chris Zirkle of Calgary gets the start. He is 10-6 on the season with a 131 whip and a 5.36 ERA. All right, we have got 38,562 fans in attendance. Partly cloudy skies, a very warm 86 degrees this evening with wind blowing out to center at 5 miles an hour. Good luck to players on both teams and GMs on both teams. As we get this one underway. And I'm going to obviously bet on my league. I'm in the Lake League, so that's away. And how many points can I put on there? I don't know. I put 750. How many points do I have? I've got over 1,000 anyway. There we go. All right. So back into the action here. I guess I can get rid of the out-of-town scoreboard since there's no other games going on. Leonardo Brasco leading off for the Lake League. Avery's arms are tired from all the swinging, no doubt. Chris Zirkle pitching for the Metro League. There's your starting defensive players. And let's get this game underway. The 2024 All-Star Game has begun. For interest's sake, this is the 32nd annual All-Star Game we've played. And Brasco with a fly ball to right field to start things off. He becomes the first out. John Rambo's next. 38 home runs this season. 257 career home runs. I don't know. I don't have the stats in front of me, but he's probably one of the youngest to reach the 250 home run mark. And Zirkle sits him down with a strikeout. 70-mile-an-hour splitter gets him. John Guyot grounds the second, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Lake League to start things off. And this happened last year. I think it was mostly a pitching battle until halfway through. In fact, if I look at last year's box score, which is on the wiki, no, I'm wrong. Lake League, it was all Lake League from the early innings. They ended up winning 17-8. The game was at home at Pitbull's Ballpark. Chicago was the host. And the MVP was Pedro Rosario, who was, by that time, traded to Miami, but playing on the Lake League roster. He had been voted in as a Lake League player, so I just kept him on the Lake League roster. Yes, Rambo has the current all-time record for single-season home runs with 77. That is true. And nobody's even gone over 70 since then, or before then. John Hart, 0-2 count, Herb Stewart pitching for the Metro League. Excuse me, for the Lake League. Hart swings, seeing eye single to right as this one pokes through between first and second, splitting the D. It's a steroids number. 77's a steroids number, but the allegations were never proven. John Hart with a single. Scott Carnell next up. 2-2 pitch. Carnell holds off, but Hart goes for stolen base, no throw, as he moves to second. Full count now. Carnell swings, ground ball to short. They're going to go for the easy out at first. I'm not really sure why the Lake League's not wearing a blue uniform. That was always my intent. But, yeah, that's the way it goes. You can't really set the team colors. There's no easy way to set the team colors because it's not really a team. It's a ad hoc temporary team. Danny Sanchez steps up to the plate with a runner at third and one away. It's a 1-2 count as Stewart winds, delivers. Swing and a miss. Sanchez goes down. And now it's TK Yang. Tak Kyung Yang, who is eliminated by his teammate Avery, if I recall correctly, in the home run derby. I'll have to review the tape later. But I think he was matched up with Avery. Here's the 1-2 count. Swing and a miss. Stewart fans his second batter, and that ends the inning with a runner at third. Top of the second, John Darris comes in to pitch for the Metro League. The left-handed pitcher from California. He's 24 years old. He's a left-handed reliever with a 1-3 record this season and 2 saves. Thanks, Jim. I'm glad you remembered. Mike Ryba is DHing. Don't think he was voted in as a DH, but he's DHing. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Darris. He's plunked by Darris, and he'll trot down to first base. Seems to be no worse for wear. And that'll bring up Joseph Dumoulin, the left fielder from Toronto. One of a trio of Toronto players. 4 in total to make the roster. Line drive to left. It drops in and played by Rodriguez back into the infield quickly. It's just a single for Dumoulin. Ryba moves to second base. And a third Toronto player, Makanako Amano, the Candyman, formerly of Chicago, is up to the plate for a first at-bat. Darris, 2-2 count. Winds, delivers. Candyman goes to second. There's going to be no double play. Carnell plays it to the shortstop, Sanchez. Ryba moves to third. Mano safe at first on the fielder's choice. Here's Sam Idiels. Pardon me, he's the fourth Toronto player. Potter's the fifth. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And it's a line drive up the middle. Ryba's going to score. Mano holds up at second. It's 1-0 for the Lake League in the second on the back of that RBI single by Idiels. And now it's Todd Simmons of Chicago. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball in front of the plate. They're going to go to second to try to get Idiels. And do they get him? Yeah, they get one. Idiels is out at second. Mono moves to third. Simmons safe at first. 2 outs. Charlie Potter, another Toronto player. 2-2 pitch. He goes up the middle, but getting there in time was Carnell. Does he have a play? Yes, he takes it to the bag himself, gets the third out, and ends the top of the second. 1-0 is the score for the Lake League as we go to the bottom half. Hops right-hander Justin Trimmer is going to come into pitch. He's 0-3 on the season. I have a feeling he's got a couple saves, though, does he? Yes, 15 saves for the 22-year-old right-handed closer. A valuable piece in the bullpen for the Hops. He'll face Georges Henry from Nevada. Here's the pitch. Hammers a line drive up the middle. It's deep. Brasco had room. He's there. He had to turn back to grab it, but he made it there in time. Metro League batting leader, Ricardo Rodriguez, this .374 average, steps up to the plate. He's also got 70 RBIs. He's pretty high in the RBI list. Acquired by a trade from Dallas. Oh, sorry, not a trade. He was acquired from the contraction draft in 2020 from the Dallas Deputies. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Trimmer. Swing and a miss. Rodriguez is fanned. And that'll bring up Jeremy Martin. 2 out. The only Miami player in the starting lineup. And he goes down on a called third strike. So the Lake League remains ahead 1-0. We go to the third inning. Neil Moran of California will come into pitch. And he'll face Leonardo Brasco, making his second appearance. 3-0 count. And it's a split fastball. Misses the zone inside for ball 4. Moran always had struggles with control. He's allowed 45 walks this season. But he's got good enough stuff to get the Ks when he needs to. 98 strikeouts is his season total there. Here's John Rambo, second time around. 3-1 count. Hammers one to center. It's going to drop in front of the track. Henry's back to the wall to grab it. It's a double for Rambo. Brasco moves to third. No outs, 2 runners in scoring position for the Lake League, who look like they want to follow up their 2023 win with another one. John Guillot, another Chicago piece, is in the lineup, and he's back up to the plate. Moran facing him down, 3-0 count. Misses inside for ball 4. Looks like he was hammering the inside, low and inside area and missing the zone every time. Bases loaded, no outs. Mike Raba at the plate. 0-1 pitch. It's up in the air to right field. Chasing it down, it's going to be Hart. Makes a quick throw home, and Brasco is safe. Second run comes in for the Lake League. A sac fly from Mike Ryba to right field. Rambo at second is the next runner on the base paths who can score. Will he score on Joseph Dumoulin's at bat? Here's a pitch. This one gets away from Brett Moss, the catcher. There's stuff happening. Anyway, the runners advance. Guillot at second, Rambo at third. It's now a 3-1 count to Dumoulin, who hammers a line drive to right center. It's going to drop in for a base hit. Extra bases even. Rambo and Guillot both scoring. Dumoulin going for 3. He's safe at third on a triple. Yeah, it's a triple. That clears the bases, obviously. 2 more runs come in. It's 4-0 for the Lake League. Makanakawa Mano for his second at-bat. Moran getting rocked here. So far, he will get tagged with the loss, I think. Actually, did he pitch? No, he didn't pitch the second inning, did he? Ball 4 in the dirt. That's going to have Idials up to the plate. Mono at first, Dumoulin at third. It's all Toronto on the field right now for the batting team. 2-1 pitch. Idials hammers it center field. It's going to drop in for a base hit. And another run scores for the Lake League. So they may have lost the Future Stars game, but the Lake League is trying their best to make sure they don't lose the actual All-Star game. Al Mota is going to come in to pitch the Nevada starter. Picked up his 100th career win this season. So far this season, he's 5-5 with a 4.46 ERA, but he's having a very, very decent year. 101 wins, 49 losses. Good career numbers by any stretch. Started every game he's ever played. He's never been a relief pitcher. 1,331 career strikeouts. It's been a while since he's been able to get up to 200 strikeouts in a season. But he's come close the last 2 seasons. He may get there this season. He's going to pitch to Todd Simmons. Simmons' second time around. And the lefty, Mota, gives up a base hit to Simmons. Mono rounding third. He's coming home. It's 6-0 for the Lake League. Idials at second. Charlie Potter back up to the plate. Another Toronto feature in the starting roster, starting lineup. And Potter flies out to right. 2 outs now. Brasco back up again for a third plate appearance. He'll face a full count. Here's the payoff pitch. Strike 3, and he goes down. And that'll end the inning. So the Lake League get 5 runs, but strand 2 before Mota puts out the fire. And Metro League up to the plate. Jared Ricci is going to face Morgan Marley. Ricci, the DH, making his first at-bat here. 2021 draft pick is already at the top level. 3-1 pitch. Right-hander Marley winds up. And it's a hard fly ball to center field. Getting over there, not in time. Brasco comes up short. It's a home run. Without the wind, maybe a playable ball for Brasco. But Metro League get one on the board on a Jared Ricci solo shot to start off the third inning. Brett Moss, the catcher, steps up to the plate. He's had a hot season, batting .320 with a .396 on base percentage to give him .892 OPS. I know it's really on base plus slugging. 7 home runs, 43 RBIs. Here's the 0-2 count. Marley sends it in there, sends Moss back to the dugout on strikes. John Hart next. That's right, Moss is a rookie. So All-Star in his rookie year, I would say it's putting him in pretty good contention for Rookie of the Year. John Hart next up. Another, he's the first Miami player in the lineup. There, Martin was the other one. Ground ball to second, and he is out. Here's Scott Carnell, the only Calgary player in the starting lineup. Hammers a line drive to left. It drops in for a base hit. Dumoulin has it quickly, but Carnell at first with 2 out. Here's Danny Sanchez. .345 is his average this season. Take a quick look at the veteran, 37-year-old veteran. You know, I don't know how many baseball players are hitting in the mid-300s at age 37, but Golden Boy Sanchez certainly is. Formerly played for Norfolk for a long, long time before joining Nevada in the contraction draft. And hasn't led the league in batting since then, but has had several good years, including a 6.2 WAR year back in 2022. He's never been much of a home run hitter, although he's had some double-digit seasons. But what he does well is get on base. And he does that by hitting and walking. Let's see which he does today. 2-1 count. Marley sends it in there. Line drive down the first baseline into the corner. That's going to be a base hit for Sanchez, his first tonight. And now runners in the corners with 2 outs as Rambo. Oh, Rambo's in right field. Guns the ball to second. Rambo is voted in as a DH, and there he is in right field. TK Yang at the plate. Sorry, runners at second and third. And Yang laces that one. It's a home run. 3-run shot for TK Yang. Voted in as a third baseman, Jim points out, but playing first tonight. And it's 6-4 now as the Metro League is catching up. Georges Henry at the plate. Yeah, that's true, eh? Here's the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball to third. The long throw across the diamond will get the third out that the Lake League need to get out of this. But they give up 4 runs in the third. Morgan Marley does. And it's 6-4 as we go to the fourth. Lake League up again. Florian Leroy, the current batting leader for the Lake League and Ohio batting star. 382 is his season average. He'll face Almota. Almota came in the third to put out the fire. We'll see how he fares against the Lake League's top hitter. Leroy grounds to third, and it's an easy play for Martin to Yang for 1 out. Sirio Damares, Boston Brawlers. I believe he was voted in as he's a third baseman. He's going to pinch hit. 1-1 count. Ground ball up there, a line drive up the middle. Into Henry's glove after a couple of bounces. Damares with a single. Mike Ryba back up to the plate. Has a run scored and a run batted in. Full count. Hard ground ball to third. Hard play for Martin. Couldn't corral it. No throw. It won't count as an error. That was a very, very hard hit ground ball by Ryba. Damares makes it to second. And now Dennis Guppy is going to come in to hit against Sloan Yeadon. Sloan is the Miami contribution to the pitching staff in this year's All-Star edition. He is 3-0 in the season, 35 strikeouts in 45 innings. He'll face Dennis Guppy, who is coming in to pinch hit. 1-0 count. Guppy swings. It's a bloop base hit to center field to load the bases with 1 out. Damares at third, Ryba at second, Guppy leading off at first base. Peyton Bint, his teammate, comes in to pinch hit. Bint has 27 home runs on the season and is hitting .324 this year. Yeadon, 3-1 count. Winds up, delivers. Line drive that splits the D on the right side between first and second, and that's going to have Damares scoring and Ryba. Two runs come in on that single by Bint, and it's 8-4 for the Lake League. Ricky Gonzalez next up. Here's the 1-0 count. Swing, pop up to the infield. Yeadon is there, but he's called off by the shortstop Sanchez, who is by far the superior fielder, and it's a good call. Kian Matundu now coming in to pinch hit. He is one of the New York Dragons' contributions to the Lake League roster. 2 out, Guppy at second, Bint at first. Here's the pitch from Yeadon. Ground ball to first. Yang has to find Yeadon at first, and he does. Lake League put 2 more on the board, but they are out, stranding 2. It's 8-4 as we go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Ohio Oxen Rusty Rowe comes into relief. Rusty's having a very good year. All things considered, 12 saves. He's 5-5 in the win-loss department, but 12 saves, 42 strikeouts, 39 innings. He is well on track for a K per 9 above 9. The $19.9 million 35-year-old reliever from Halifax. But he's still pitching strong. Betting's still open. Don't forget to post your bets. I'll just check that right now. It's only 2 bets in. Did it not take my bet? It didn't take my bet, I don't think, for the... Oh, no, nobody's bet for the home team. Everyone's bet for the away team. Just refreshing it just to make sure. But throw your bets in. I mean, it's looking like the away team's going to win now, but Ricardo Rodriguez at the plate, the Metro League batting leader, around once again. Rusty Rowe pitching. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he strikes out again. So he struck out to Trimmer, and now he struck out to Rowe. 1 away, and Jeremy Martin is the next batter up. The third baseman playing for the Miami Storm. And we are in Miami's home stadium, the Storm Center. Rowe winds, delivers, swing, and a line drive to left field, bouncing deep, played by Brasco. It's going to just be a single for Martin. Thanks, babe. And that'll bring up Jared Ricci, the DH, who homered for the Metro League back in the 3rd inning. Grounds the 3rd here, and... Oh. Sorry for the interruption. I forgot that we had McDonald's Sundays in the fridge. So I got to get eaten. Jared Ricci at the plate. 2 out. Martin at second. And what just happened here? All right. So I don't know what happened to Ricci, but Brett Moss is at the plate now. I guess we missed it. It went through that at-bat instantly, so we didn't see what happened, but a ground out there. And another goose egg for the Metro League. Still trailing 8-4. Top of the 5th now, Lake League back up. Charlie Potter up for his 3rd time around. Full count from Yeadon. Winds. Delivers, swing and a miss on what looked like an inside and low cutter. Just fooled him. Dusty Binns pinch hitting, the right fielder. Hitting .298 this season with 16 home runs for Chicago. 0-1 pitch from Yeadon. A bouncing ground ball past the second baseman, Carnell, into right field. Base hit for Dusty Binns. Lake League batting leader Florian Leroy is back up. launches a big fly ball to left. Carrying, gone. Home run, Florian Leroy. That is the first home run for the Lake League tonight. It's a 2-run shot into the fountains in left field. Kind of forgot that Leroy can hit home runs. He's only got 7 on the season. A 414-footer. And now the Lake League's up 10-4, back to double digits again this year. They won by they had a double-digit score last season. And now Stefan Skuse is going to come in to pitch from Houston. Full count to Ciro Damares. Draws a walk. And he'll take his base at first. Jim Hooper back up again. What does I say? Oh, it's probably a first at bat for Hooper. Bloops one into right field for a base hit. And Damares makes it to second. And that'll bring up Dennis Guppy. 1 out. Runner at first and second. 3-0 count from Skuse, who winds, misses, ball 4. Low and inside, and that's going to put Bint at the plate with bases loaded. 1 out. Betting is closed, so just 2 bets for the away team. Nobody bet on the home team. Wonder why. Peyton Bint, full count. Here's the payoff pitch from Skuse. Misses inside for ball 4. Bint has walked home the 11th run for the Lake League. Damares has scored his 2nd run tonight. Ricky Gonzalez, shortstop for the Chicago Pitbulls. The 2-2 pitch. Hammers a line drive to center field. Henry's there, but they're going to be giving up 2 runs at least. Hooper and Guppy scoring. And it is a blowout once again for the Lake League this year. (13-4) as Kian Matundu steps up to the plate with 1 out. And he puts one over center fielder Georges Henry's head back to the wall. Another run scores. Bint all the way from second. Matundu makes it to second himself. Gonzalez at third. Les the General Groves, the Chicago catcher, and the only player voted in the All-Star game to get all 8 votes. He'll face Ben Ego of Houston, who's come in to relieve Stefan Skuse, his fellow teammate. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Groves goes down on strikes. And now there's 2 outs on the board for Dusty Binns, another Chicago piece. 1-0 pitch. Hammers this one right to second base. Carnell with an easy play to first. And that'll get the 3rd out, but 6 big runs for the Lake League, and they are just running away with this game. 14-4 is the score as we go to the bottom of the 5th. He is the best catcher in the Lake League. He's not the best defensive catcher, though. He'll never win the defensive award, but he's definitely the best offensive catcher. He's not terrible as a defensive catcher. He's just not as good as some of the other ones. Metro's hurler Nelson Silverio comes in to pitch. But a guy that gets you a 363 average, 20-plus home runs and 60-plus RBIs, I mean, if he was that bad as a catcher, you just make him a DH. Silverio is going to pitch to John Hart. Hart making his 3rd plate appearance. Haven't seen too many substitutions come in for the Metro League. Hart gets plunked. And he'll take his base. Here's Scott Carnell. 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 called. Carnell doesn't even get the bat off his shoulder. Silverio sends him packing. Now we've got a Metro League pinch hitter, David Michelle of the Arizona Cowboys. Comes in to pinch hit. He is a second baseman. He may slot in at second base. There is Scott Carnell also in the lineup. Hitting .355 this season with 18 home runs. Here's a 2-1 pitch. And it's a slow roller back to the mound. Silverio's off the mound, throws to first, not in time. Infield hit for Michelle. Hart moves to second. 1 out. Here's Jorge Velasquez. Making his first appearance in tonight's All-Star game. Does he even have any other All-Star appearances? Yeah, he's a 2-time selection. This is his second All-Star game for Jorge Caballero Velasquez. Here's a full count. The payoff pitch from Silverio misses low and outside for ball 4. And that'll load the bases for Georges Henry, the big swinger from Nevada. Still looking for his first base hit tonight. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Check swing. Ace gone down on strikes. 2 outs now, and Ricardo Rodriguez will be replaced by Jimmy Tosnia, Miami Storm infielder, I believe. No, right fielder. Tosnia hitting .358 this season. 1 for 6 as a pinch hitter, but he swings and gets a line drive to left. That's going to score a run. Hart comes home. Did Michelle get in too? No. Michelle made it to third. Velasquez at second, and Tosnia with an RBI single is at first. Nate Kavanaugh from Calgary is the next batter up. Here's a swing, a fly ball to right, but it's shallow. And Florian Leroy camps under it for out number 3. Metro League get a run, but it's not. It's just the one. Hasn't caught them up too much. They're still trailing by 9 runs. It's 14-5 for the Lake League All-Stars as we go to the 6th. Tonight's game, tonight's 2024 All-Star game, brought to you by McDonald's Hot Fudge Sundaes. The fudge isn't hot anymore because I'd stuck it in the fridge to eat my burger. Florian Leroy will lead off the 6th for the Lake League. Ben Ego winds up, pitches, ground ball in front of, partway down the third baseline, and Moss was out to try to field it, couldn't get there in time. Florian Leroy, very speedy, made it down to first base to beat out the throw for an infield hit. Second hit of the game for Florian Leroy. He's well on his way with his 2 RBIs and his home run to being named MVP. If I'm not mistaken, that might be the first Ohio All-Star MVP we've had. Keeping in mind we don't have full stats from previous All-Star games. I think we're only able to reliably go back to 2016. But let me check. Have we ever had... Tyrannosaurus was MVP back in 2016. The All-Star game in that year was hosted at Salty Park in Seattle. So we know at least one Ohio Oxen. That was the year the Oxen won the Bull Cup. Oops. Siri Damares at the plate. Here's the 1-1 count. A pop up to deep shortstop. Carnell makes the play. One out on the board. Here's Jim Hooper DHing. He had a hit his first time around. 2-2 pitch. Ground ball down the third baseline. A textbook double play ball. And the Lake League is out for the sixth. We go to the bottom half. Metro is going to start off with Jared Ricci, who is the only other player to get a home run tonight. And he opened the scoring for the Metro League. Elijah Daniels now pitching for the Lake League. Yeah, all your players were ticking back in 2016. There may have been a bit of a controversial Bull Cup, but nevertheless. Blake Walker steps up to the plate with one out. After a Jared Ricci ground out. 2-2 pitch. Check swing, but he went around. Walker goes down on strikes. Omar Little makes his first appearance in the 2024 Metro League All-Star game for the Metro League. This is his second All-Star game. Here's the pitch from Daniels. And it's a fly ball, line drive to right field, and it's out of reach. 382 feet, just clearing the fence. Home run for Omar Little. His first at-bat tonight, and it is 14-6 as the Metro League closed that gap ever so slightly. Teammate Scott Carnell of the Calgary Inferno, he steps up to the plate. He's got a base hit tonight. Second in the Metro League with his batting average of .333. That doesn't make sense. Second with stolen bases, maybe, with 24. But he grounds out to third base, and that's all she wrote for the sixth inning. We go to the seventh. There's the 0-1 count. Dennis Guppy up to the plate. Katsumi Higashi, the California reliever, is on the mound for the Metro League. Guppy pops up to second base, and he's out. Some award-winning Platinum Glovers in the infield now. Kavanaugh, Carnell, Velasquez, George Henry in center field. Here's Higashi pitching to Peyton Bint. Swing and a miss. Strike three. Bint goes down on strikes. Peyton Bint was the winner of the home run derby, if I recall. Did he not just win that? Oh no, it was Avery, wasn't it? Bint beat out his teammate Rambo though, didn't he? Ricky Gonzalez. Hey, Ben's here. 3-1 pitch. Gonzalez draws a walk out of Higashi, his first base on balls tonight. And now Kian Matundu at the plate. Higashi winds, delivers. Matundu swings. It's going to drop into left field for a base hit. Gonzalez holds up at second. 17th hit of the game for the Lake League. And they are turning it into another blowout just like last season. Yeah, 2023 was also a blowout for, if you're just joining us, Scott and Ben. If you don't recall, last year it was 17-8 for the Lake League. We're approaching that score. It's 14-6 right now. But last year, the Lake League were the home team. And this might be our biggest, well, we had a 10-run blowout in 2019. Lake League won 13-3. The Ravens were the home team that year. The host team, I should say. Les Groves, the general, back up to the plate. He struck out his first time around. Let's see how Higashi handles him. Gives up a base hit, bouncer to right field, just out of reach for Michelle. And Gonzalez, scoring from second, has made it 15-6. An RBI single for Groves. Dusty Binns, Chicago teammate. Yes, you did miss Rambo batting. You also missed Rambo not doing so well in the home run derby. Beat out by a teammate, Peyton Bint. And then Avery for the Metro League for Nevada beat out Bint. So, 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 called on Binns. And that's the end of the top of the 7th. 7th inning stretch time. You'll have to go watch the tape now, Scott. The replay. Takahiro Murayama coming in to pitch for the Lake League. The Toronto rookie, 6-3 on the season. He was the international free agent signing just around the beginning of the year. Leads the Lake League in saves, I think. He's got 19 saves after the first half. David Michelle with his second plate appearance. I believe it's his second, or was he one of the guys plunked? I can't remember. 1-0 count. Ground ball to second. The throw to first gets Michelle. And now Jorge Velasquez up to the plate. One away. 3-1 pitch. Murayama winds, delivers. Ground ball to short. Carnell plays this one to first. Excuse me. Gonzalez plays this one to first. Bint makes the catch. 2 away. George Henry now. Full count, 2 out. Payoff pitch. Strike 3 on an inside fastball, 99 miles an hour. Whew, way inside and low. And that is the end of the 7th. Go to the top of the 8th. Lake League storming on along back to a 9-run lead. They're going to put up Florian Leroy again, who is having a career game, or certainly a great all-star game. Looking for that All-Star MVP award. Malcolm Danton of Arizona on the mound. 10 strikeouts per 9. But Leroy doesn't strike out. He grounds to short instead. Scott Carnell with the relay to Michelle at first. 4-1 out. Here's Cirio Damares. Here's the pitch. Swing. Ground ball to second. And that's another out. And now we're at Jim Hooper. So far tonight, he singled, scored a run. But he lines out to third here, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for, I think, the first time tonight for the Lake League. And we go to the bottom half of the 8th. Chris Perez will come in to pitch for the Lake League, the Metro's starter. 7-3 this season with 73 strikeouts in 45 innings. He's having a fantastic year striking people out. Look at the stuff. I mean, he is a hardcore strikeout pitcher. This is his second All-Star selection. Was an All-Star last year, I would imagine. 11-5 was his record last year, 29 saves. And Perez is 7-3 with 16 saves. Oh, I guess he's a reliever. But he's working on a changeup. Who knows? You never know. He might come in as a starter one year if he can figure out that changeup. Perez pitching to Jimmy Tosnia. 2-2 pitch. Line drive to the alleyway and right back to the wall. Tosnia is going to have extra bases. Played off the wall by Florian Leroy. And it is a double for Tosnia. Nate Kavanaugh follows him to the plate. Double trouble as Tosnia reaches second to lead off the 8th. Still a lot of runs to make up, but hey, every rally starts with a hit, right? Strike 3 to Nate Kavanaugh. He goes down. Perez not shying away and relies on his power pitch there. It's a 1-2 pitch to Cletus Avery. Swing and a miss. Avery was the who's now come into DH, was the home run derby winner of this year's home run derby. Blake Walker at the plate. 1-1 pitch, 2 out. Ground ball to first, played easily to the bag by Bint, and the 8th is over as the Metro League strand a runner. Unable to convert Tosnia. Metro League take to the field again. Malcolm Danton's going to start the 9th. I don't know how many relievers they have left now. They have just Ron Alder, and he's very, 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 very tired. He's 21% exhausted. He might have an inning left in him. Maybe I should have put more pitchers on here, more than 10. Oh, we'll see. Could always get Kim or Covey to pitch as well. Danton's going to pitch to Dennis Guppy. He's making a 4th plate appearance. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. He goes down on strikes. Is there anyone in the Lake League that hasn't batted yet? No, everyone's been rotated in. So they're out of batters. Peyton Bint up to the plate. 1-2 pitch. Pop up to first base. Michelle makes the catch. And that'll bring up Ricky Gonzalez. 2 outs in the top of the 9th. Danton winds up, and it's an infield pop-up as well. Playable for the first baseman again. Michelle makes the out, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning for the Lake League. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Metro League has 9 runs to make up as they are losing 15-6. Omar coming. He homered his first at-bat when he came in the, was it the 6th inning? Solo shot. Here's a 2-1 pitch. He tried to get that one out of the park, but tailed off to right field. Florian Leroy made the catch. One away. And now Bill Covey drops this one into center field for a base hit. 1 out, 1 aboard for Dong Kyun Kim, the next and last pinch hitter. There's no one left on the bench now for the Metro League. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Perez. Strike 3, he goes down. 98-mile-an-hour heater at the knees. Borderline. I guess it was in the zone partly, so that counts. Covey at first. Velasquez at the plate. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball to third, an easy put out at second, and that's the ball game. Congratulations to the Lake League. A hard-won, hard-fought effort, and the away team has won. 1,650 points in that loyalty pot, and there you go. Both of the bets went to the away team. Joseph Dumoulin was picked the MVP. I'm surprised, actually, because Florian Leroy had a much better game. Well, you know what? It's hard to say. Dumoulin did go 2 for 2 with 2 RBIs, but Leroy 2 for 4 with a run and 2 RBIs. I don't know. I still would have given it to Florian Leroy. But hey, the game does what the game does. The winning pitcher was Justin Trimmer of Milwaukee, the young closer for Milwaukee. His pitching in his first All-Star game, I believe. Yeah, first time All-Star. Hot Rod is his nickname. He picks up his the win in this very exciting run-filled game. The loss was tagged on to Darris of California, John Darris. And that's it. Joseph Dumoulin, player of the game. 38,562 fans at the Storm Center for this year's edition. And I got to fix that logo. It's too big. Anyway, 15-6 was your final. Lake League wins. Click save here before we lose all this. Oh, Dumoulin had a triple and 2 RBIs in a run. I feel like two for four because Florian Leroy, he had 2 hits and he had the home run. I think it was a 2-run home run. But because he had 4 at bats, his average was worse. So that's why he 2 RBIs, home run, and a run. So that's why he's only the number 3 performance of the day. Yeah, I don't know why nobody voted in Cassidy. That's the glitch there. That's the problem. Brandon Cassidy's was not voted in. We took the top 4 starters and top 5 relievers from the online voting. Only 8 GMs voted. And Cassidy had anyone been injured ahead of him, he would have been in there. He was the 6th. Actually, we didn't see John Halfyard or Primaticcio. So he was tied with Steve Rollins, Halfyard, Primaticcio. So we got as far as Dusty Hertz, who's actually on Seattle now. Herb Stewart, Dan Kimbrough, Nelson Silverio, Dusty Hertz were the top 4 starters for the Lake League. I always forget to look to see if they're traded. Anyway, Hertz so good, yeah. So we got one more day to sim. It's a no game scheduled day. And then we'll finish the sim on the first day of the second half of the season. So let me just advance to, I think that's going to be, one more day, July 11th. There we go. Thursday, July 11th, 2024. These will be your games for the next sim. Thursday night might be a little bit of a late start because I got my son staying over and it's Friday's Good Friday. So we can probably do 2 games actually Thursday night if you guys are up for that. But here are your standings after the first half. Nomads on top of the East, 55 and 33. Pitbulls on top of the West, 65 and 25. 10 wins ahead of the Nomads, and the Nomads are doing amazingly well. So you can just imagine the Pitbulls pretty much win every series. In fact, have the Pitbulls even lost, or they've lost a series? They just lost one to Toronto. You missed that earlier, Scott. But have they been swept at all? Is it possible to sweep this team? New York beat them twice back in June. 2 out of 3, so that's a series loss, but not a sweep. They lost their first time playing Minneapolis. No, not first time, but they played Minneapolis in May. They lost 3 of the 4. And they split with Milwaukee back in April. But Scott's been going strong. Oh, you saw the Slack updates. I see. Yes, that is true. We talked about that earlier. California Titles 11-game win streak, 47 and 41. They are catching up to the Storm in terms of being the best team. Which of those will be the best team in the Metro League? The Storm only have 2 more wins and 1 less loss, which gives them just a game and a half ahead in the best overall of the league. Of course, the Storm on top of their division by 8.5 games. They are on a 5-game losing streak, so they are struggling. For some reason, they hit a wall right at the end of the first half. Who do they play now? They played. They got swept by California, and they lost 2 of the 3 to Nevada to begin July and end the first half. So California, the beneficiary of those some of those 5 losses that the Storm put up. They are on the 11-game winning streak. The Speeders on a 5-game winning streak are half a game behind the Titles, close on their heels. Salts and Cowboys have now dropped down to 3rd and 4th. Both teams below 500. But interestingly, the Salts would be in the playoffs in the wild card if the playoffs started tomorrow. And we've talked about that here. Nobody likes to see a below 500 team make the playoffs, but Since contraction, we've got 8 teams in a league, and we still have 4 going to the playoffs. So there's a chance that, the 4th team going to the playoffs, the second wild card, will not be that great. Anyway, that's the All-Star Week broadcast for you guys. Thanks so much for joining us. Sorry for the late stragglers, missing most of the action. So we did, just to recap, we did the selections first, which took a while. I always forget to do that ahead of time, but I think you guys like watching me look at the votes and see who got selected. We did the quick sims of the first 2 games and of the last series before the break. Then we did the Future Stars game. First time, so I finally found the Future Stars game and was able to do the play-by-play for that one. We watched the Home Run Derby, and then of course we had the. And I may try and clip these so you can watch them individually as well, especially the Home Run Derby. But anyway, the All-Star game we just completed. So there you go. Lake League wins. The Metro League won the Future Stars game, and Cletus Avery won the Home Run Derby. Salt's Dusty Hertz suffers a setback. Oh, that's right. He was supposed to make the All-Star game. Oh, no, he did make the All-Star game, did he? John Dyke will be out longer with a sprained ankle. He was another one that was supposed to make the All-Star team, I think. Dumoulin, yes. All right, so there you go. That's our All-Star Week broadcast. Thanks for joining us. The Future Stars does not post a log to Slack, as far as I'm aware, or Discord. And neither does the All-Star game, I don't think. So if you see an All-Star game in there, you should be able to find the Futures game, but I don't think either of them do. So you'll just have to wait till you get the game file, and then you can check it out in there. You have to go to July 8th or 9th or whatever the last day before the All-Star break is, and you'll find it in there. It's on the same day as some other games. I'll show you actually here in the scores. It's what is it, July 8th? No, it's the Home Run Derby, July 7th. And it's right there because it was hosted by the Metro League. But originally I had to switch that. So originally it was supposed to be hosted by the Lake League. That dog's farting again.
I think she pooped somewhere in undisclosed location.
Uh-oh.
I feel like that's not just air. That's something more.
Could be something more steamy. Oh boy. Eventually she'll be house trained.
Strong.
Eventually.
I was on the phone with Swain and she peed like while looking into my eyes.
Yeah, she did that to me once. It's terrible.
Listen to my
She's
soul.
soulless. Scott, we know it was Addie. Sure, blame it on the dog. Anyway, that's how you find the that's how we find that game, and the box score and the game log are there, so you can see the Future Stars. And I don't remember who played for who, but you can look all these guys up and stuff. It's, you know what, it's easiest to find it in the game anyway, because when you hover over the names, you can see which team they're on. Which, if you're just looking at it in Slack or Discord, you have no idea. All right, I'm going to put the league file up. Thanks. I cannot produce those smells. Thanks again for joining us tonight. I'll see you guys Thursday night at around 10, maybe 10:30. And so happy to get a glitch-free All-Star broadcast. Last year we had some problems with the Home Run Derby. It was the first time I'd seen the Home Run Derby. So this time we quick simmed Scott through the first 2 rounds. And I just, all I had to do was click through the last round. I realized quickly that if you start the first round and all 8 of those players, you're clicking a lot. So somehow I managed to complete it. Anyway, it wasn't fun last year. This year was fun, I think. If you guys enjoyed it, I don't know. If you didn't, oh well. Sorry for your luck. All right, guys. See ya, and thanks again. Until next time. That's Bull Baseball.